Hi everyone! Welcome back to another video with Wonderful Boys. And today we're actually in Batam, Indonesia. And the hotel we checked in today is
4 Points by Sheraton Batam.
Yep. So Batam is actually located 1 hour away from Singapore by ferry ride. So we took a ferry from Harbourfront Terminal to Harbour Bay, which is in Batam. So the hotel is actually located nearer to Harbour Bay than to other ferry terminals lah. So it's about 5 minutes car ride from ferry terminal. And it's actually quite affordable as well, the Grab ride. And around the area, there's a lot of food options. So a lot of local food, even night bazaar as well. We can show you maybe a snippet of it. And also there's McDonald's around the corner, convenience store. So food options, buy drinks and snacks, actually not a problem. And the nearest mall, I think, is the Nagoya Mall.
Yep.
It's about less than 1 kilometers away. So just a short Grab ride away also.
Yeah.
Definitely not a problem to go for some shoppings. Yep. And the room category we got today is
a king bed city view room. So all the rooms here is a standard in size, about 30 square meters. You get a choice between a king size bed or a twin size bed. And the hotel isn't too old, so the rooms are actually well furbished and very clean. So I do like it about the room. So we're going to show you the room later. And we're also going to show you the facilities of the hotel, the time and weather permits, like the swimming pool, and perhaps the fitness center, although I read some reviews that it was rather small. And of course, we will go through with you the breakfast service on the ground floor of the hotel.
Yeah. So if you're new here and not yet subscribed, please help us click below subscribe button.
Just below here.
Yep, and turn on the notification bell so you will be notified when there's a new video coming up. Okay, so without further ado, shall we check out the room?
Yeah,
Let's go. Hi, welcome to the room. So this is the king bed city view room. Now it's about 30 square meters. So once you come in the room, right, this is where you put the card key and the switches are here. On your right side, this is where you find a very shallow cabinet for the iron and also the ironing board. Right beside it is where you put your clothes. Those clothes that you want to wear or those that are already worn, you can put here. Okay, and just beside here, I find this a little bit weird, the whole sliding thing, the whole design of it. And they only have one bathroom actually, and a bedroom slipper right below, safe, and some storage space below. More space below on top as well. And right opposite is the toilet. Okay, so let's check it out. So once you come in, right in the middle is the privacy area. It comes with the bidet as well over here. Okay, and single vanity, nothing fantastic, it's just a very simple setup here. Amenities are all over here. So the toothbrush, toothpaste and all, the shaving cream is all here. Okay, towels if you need is right below, hairdryer as well. Okay, and right opposite this whole vanity area is a standing shower. So it's separated by this glass shower, handheld shower there, and also the rain shower on top. Okay, so and also the amenity they use is actually the active standard 4 points kind of thing. So they don't have those small bottles where you can bring home or request for more. It's just a big bottle stuck on the wall. Okay, if you want, you can I don't know, think of a way to tapao home or something. Okay, so let's move on to the room. Okay, so the aircon is actually controlled over here by this mini controller. So the thing is that after you go out, right, they come and do cleaning a room, housekeeping, they actually turn it off because when we came back, right, it's off. So if you want aircon, you can just turn it back on. And right beside it, this is the mini bar area, pantry area I would say. So if you need tea, coffee, it's all here. Kettle, and a mini fridge is right below. It's empty so I'm not going to open up for you. Okay, and right over here, this mini carpeted area. The whole place is not carpeted so this is just like a layover carpet. Okay, this is like a bedroom area. So this is king size bed over here. Both sides would have their own bedside table, storage space below, and also switches for the lights. They also have power point and also USB ports. So there's 2 on each side, but let me tell you, the USB port don't use Just use your own USB charging with the power point, because this one, over the whole night I sleep, my phone only charge 50%, so myself don't do it. Okay, so move on to the other side. where there's a lounge area. So this weird looking sofa, actually quite comfortable, and it's like your throne, you know, while you watch the TV. There's also a chest here for you put stuff, or even have a tea session here. And right beside this throne area is a work desk area, and nothing fanciful, just a simple work desk. Some of the information you need about the hotel, charging point and switches over there, and this is the table lamp. Okay, and this is a city view room, so actually you get to see the city view, but isn't really much anything fantastic, so this is it lah. Okay, city view. Right opposite the bed is actually the TV. It's actually quite a big size TV. It's quite a good distance, so it's a very nice size. I think like 50 inch or something like that. Yeah, also ottoman over here for you to put your luggage and whatnot. So once again, this is the king bed city view room, about 30 square meters. And so next up, we're going to show you the facilities and the breakfast as well. Okay.
The hotel has a small swimming pool with several sun decks for guests to lounge at. While it may be small, you can get in some good laps here. The fitness center is extremely small with a limited selection of weights and cardio equipment. Alright, good morning. So we're now at the breakfast service here at the 4 Points by Sheraton Batam. So it's a full buffet spread. It starts at 6:30 in the morning, ends at 10 in the morning. And there's actually quite a lot of items that's available. And when you're first seated, they basically ask you what kind of beverage that you want. You can order the hot drinks like the coffee and tea. There's also like a juice selections over here. We can see these are freshly squeezed juice and also chilled juice that are available. And over here is as well as a cappuccino. So there are, again, like I said, quite a number of stations. There is the local station, which is my favorite when I come to Indonesia. And in this particular plate, right over here, you have a selection of a rice. Today's fried rice with also fried noodles. They are both non-spicy. There's also the fish, sliced fish, and also chicken, which I didn't take, vegetables as well as crackers. So it's also tofu. So it's basically one of each items. And my personal favorite is this roti kirai, or they call it roti jala over here. It's essentially carbohydrates with chicken curry, and it's actually really, really good. So there's a station for this. You can basically order as much as you want. There's also another station, which is the noodle station. Today's noodle is the noodle with chicken soup right here. So it does look good. It looks well presented as well, because I think there's not many people, so the waiting time is actually quite short. And we can move on to talk about the traditional or the classical American breakfast right over here. You can do eggs your way. We got the scrambled eggs today, and it comes with a lot of sides. I believe there is wedges, tomatoes, sausages, as well as pasta. I also saw that there were corn and baked beans. So again, whatever that you like. And of course, to end it, we got some sweet stuff like these cakes here. You can see these are local cakes. The onde onde, pandan cake, and a couple of others, not so sure what they are. There are also pastries like the croissant, and also toast if you like them. And finally, I know I said finally twice already, is the fruit platter right over here. There are all kinds of fruits that they have: watermelon, papaya, honeydew, passion fruit. Really a lot of things they can choose from. Also, of course, there's the cornflakes, the yogurt that you can also opt in for. So this is the breakfast. It does look like a very good spread at the 4 Points by Sheraton Batam. So I'm going to dig in, and I will probably see you later when I'm summarize the entire video. Okay, so we're just about to check out here from our stay at the 4 Points by Sheraton Batam. So let's do a conclusion for this stay. First of all, let's talk a little bit about the location. How do you find the location?
I think the location is so-so. There's food options around here. There's Night Bazaar, there's McDonald's, convenience store around here, and Grab ride to the malls is actually just 5 minutes away, so it's very convenient as well.
Yeah, so I think the location is pretty okay. I think it's quite near the Harbour Bay ferry terminal. So if you're coming from Singapore, you should get the ferry that actually goes there, not the other one where it's Batam Center. So okay, we'll talk about the hotel. I would say let's talk about the room itself. It's the king bed with a city view room. I think the room is decently sized. In fact, it's bigger than the average rooms that you'll get to see in most places. And since it's quite new, the furnishing is actually pretty modern. So how do you find it?
I think I like the whole vibe of the room. It's very nice and cozy, like you said. But something I don't like is that the toilet shower door, it's a little bit weird. The opening should be the other side rather than the one that's nearer to the entrance of the toilet.
Yeah, the door actually swung outwards. So yeah, it's a bit...
And it can be a little bit slippery when you come out from the shower as well, so just take note.
Yeah, and one thing to note is that there's the HDMI cable is actually, the HDMI port from the television is actually inside, and there's no way of actually maneuvering the television to connect your cable to it. So that's one of the disadvantage of the television here. Yeah, so we can talk about the facilities of the hotel. So first, let's do the swimming pool. We didn't actually do a swim, but we actually managed to look at the pool. So how do you find it?
I think the pool area is very quiet. If you want just a quiet time, probably you can do that. The swimming pool is not very big, but you can do some small lap swim. It's fine. Yeah.
The fitness center, on the other hand, it's pretty miserable. I think there's like one equipment, one running, one treadmill, one cycling equipment, some selections of dumbbell, and just very few machines to so basically I think it was very miserable.
And there's a lot of flies as well.
There are flies, there are mosquitoes, there's a gecko also inside. It's like a zoo. So okay, we'll talk about the breakfast service at this property. It's located on the ground floor of the hotel. There's only one restaurant in this property. Do you enjoy the breakfast?
I think the breakfast is so-so. Options wise, it's okay as well. Not like fantastic, a lot of options. I think it's okay.
I thought the breakfast was excellent actually. I think for 4 points property, the breakfast is well above average. The food is quite good. I thought that especially the Indonesian food. And they also do have freshly squeezed juices. On some days they have smoothies as well. So and the staff is actually very polite. So maybe we'll talk a bit about the staff later. But I thought I enjoyed the breakfast a bit. Yeah,
it's okay.
So another thing is that they do have a bar, the Best Brew, and basically you can get drinks, you can relax over there. It's a nice space to lounge, and also maybe play a game of pool. You can actually play it if you purchase a drink or two. Yeah. So
free of charge.
Yeah, free of charge. So maybe, like I said, we can talk a little bit about the service. I thought that there were some nice touches by the staff. For example, they ask you like what you want to eat for breakfast the next day, which is actually pretty nice because if it's not on the menu, they're willing to prepare it for you. And also they try to remember you by name, not just us, but also other tables. So I thought that was I think very nice touch, given that this is just a 4 points property. Yeah, how do you find it actually, the service?
It's good. I mean, they constantly will ask you feedback and what to improve on, and also try to get it right for you the next time around.
Yeah. So that's all that we have for you for today's video. If you do enjoy this video, do give us a thumbs up by liking it, and
subscribe button below as well.
Yeah. We also have more content like this right over there, so just click it. If not, we will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Bye.